Hey, welcome, small business owners. Today, we're tackling a game-changing topic for any small business. That is selling one-on-one versus selling one-to-many. Whether you're currently relying on individual sales or looking to scale to group presentations, this training is going to equip you with the knowledge and the strategies to boost your sales effectiveness. So you want to double your sales efficiency at least. And this is the secret to scaling your business, is using one-to-many selling. Many small business owners are stuck in one-to-one sales and feeling like they're hitting a ceiling because they only have so much time. In today's session, I reveal how shifting to one-to-many sales can free up your time. It can maximize your revenue, and it can accelerate your business growth. I remember when I first started my first business, and I didn't have to sell anything because I had a partner who did all the sales work, and then I did everything else. Because sales is not easy, and I have never been very good at it. And every business I have tried to start since then has really not been very successful because I've tried to do it all by myself because I thought I could learn how to do this. And in some cases, I went nowhere. I'll admit it. And I'm an introvert, which doesn't help me. Last month, I was introduced to a new way of selling that may change everything for me. And I'm beginning now to adopt it. And I want to share this even before I start getting the results because I know this is going to work much better for me. I know there are no overnight results, but I believe that this will make a difference for me. I've seen how it's made a difference for so many others. It's clear to me how this makes so much more sense than the time we spend doing one-on-one sales. You get a greater return for your time investment. And so I want to share with you what I learned here and maybe help you take a step forward with what I'm learning. So first of all, selling one-on-one. It's got its limitations. But one-on-one selling is something that you can provide highly personalized experience, but it can also be very time consuming and it limits your ability to scale. So really, I think what you want to do is use one-to-one sales for high ticket clients. When deep relationship and trust are essential to close a deal. So I'm not saying stop doing that necessarily. But there is a power in selling one-to-many. One-to-many selling is something that you do through webinars, workshops, presentations, and these will allow you to reach more people at once, which increases your time efficiency. Russell Brunson's perfect webinar framework is a method that has proven to be one of the most effective ways to do this. And it doesn't have to be a typical 1 minute, 90-minute typical webinar. This framework can be adapted to every sales presentation, no matter how you're doing it. When I attended this selling online event, I was skeptical that it would make any difference for me, just like every other sales training, but I want to learn as much as I can. So I'm always trying to figure out how to do this thing for myself. I need to learn these skills. It's important. And I've taken just about every sales training available out there. But as I listened to this presentation, I took notes, and it started to make a lot more sense to me how I can make this work for me. And how it can work so much better than spending the time doing one-on-one sales. That applies to everybody, not just me. One-to-many sales is more time efficient, and it's scalable because you can record your presentations. This clearly is worth 100 times more than I paid for this training. Creating a compelling group offer and using platforms like webinars, live streams, or in-person events to present your solution to multiple prospects simultaneously can make a big difference. You can do this even in a 60-second YouTube short. Can you believe that? It's possible. If you want to learn from the best at this, you'll want to attend Russell Brunson's Selling Online 3-day workshop, because obviously I'm not the expert at this. I'm learning this. He outlines all the strategies for doing this. I want to share this with you because I believe this is going to change your life, especially if you're already making a living doing sales. Imagine how much more you can be doing. Now, I know that transitioning to this can be challenging, but it opens up a new growth opportunity for you, a new growth opportunity for your business. The key is mastering the art of presenting and creating offers that resonate with a larger audience. You don't have to make this transition overnight, but rather take some time to learn the techniques that are involved in this. That's why you need to take the training. In the meantime, you can start making more money for the time that you spend on this method. So much more that you're going to want to stop doing one-on-one sales, probably even if you're doing high ticket. I can't say that I've been doing much with one-on-one sales ever. It's never been productive use of my time. And my solution to this problem has been, to hire a salesperson and let the salesperson do all that work for me. But that solution never really seemed to work very well for me because I never seemed to make a whole lot of money because, one, they don't believe in what they're selling as much as I do. And salespeople are employees and for what I can pay them. They don't stick around very long with what I have to pay. I have to be able to pay them, what I'm able to pay them. And I make a lot less money when I pay them. So the time invested in learning the perfect webinar framework has been the clearest path for me. And I can do what I do best, which is putting together a system and organizing it and then implementing that. And that's what I'm doing right now. If I had a sales partner like I had in my first business, I could see them following this framework and multiplying their results so many times very quickly because of the skills that they already have. So what you want to do is develop a scalable sales pitch that speaks to your target market's common needs and to what all the objections might be. You can address them all in that presentation. And then practice delivering it confidently. But here's what I want to offer you right now. First of all, join my CEO Mastery group. You can find this at PsalmTreeCEOMastery.com, where you can dive deeper into these strategies for scaling your sales and through one-to-many approaches, and you can do this for free. This is a community that I'm putting together where you can network with like-minded business owners, and I'm going to have developing more training. But in the meantime, learn from the master. Go to the link below and sign up for the Selling Online workshop with Russell Brunson. And it's only $100, much less than most sales training out there, and it's much better. Remember, this is worth hundreds of times more than that. So imagine doubling your sales or more while halving your time commitment. What would it mean to your business if you could multiply the results for the time that you've spent selling by transitioning to this one-to-many sales presentation approach? With that, let's close with a quick prayer. Lord, we ask for your guidance as these business owners seek new ways to grow and to prosper their business. Bless them with wisdom to make the strategic decisions that they need to and have the courage to try new approaches. Help them see the potential for success that they in serving their clients and their communities. And as we both work to fight poverty through building a business that glorifies you, Lord.